I'm a little sick. Let's go ahead and do this. So what we're essentially trying to do right now is we're trying to build a demo. And we want this demo to be essentially the inside of the app. So when people get in here, they can go through this whole process and like see the product or whatever. The downside is that we need to build the demo so that as I change UI components, see, I don't like that. Create campaign. See, yeah, I can't do that right now. So I need to figure out if it changes the UX. Make sure that it actually works. It needs to propagate through. Cool. I'm not mad at that. Okay. This little bar up here is very distracting. Then we got dark mode, which I don't like. I think people can operate off dark mode, but this dark mode looks kind of sick. So, and download. Alright. Create an artifact. Okay. Make sure things are where they're supposed to be. And then if you click in here. Okay, cool. Alright. And these are the icons. Yeah. Oh, and this right here is pretty cool. So it'll help you with some suggestions. Yeah, we'll work on that. Okay, cool. Where do I want to be right now? So we don't have settings. I like that. Confetti. Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of updating after we get through this. So let's go ahead and do let's go ahead and do this real quick. And then hopefully we can get something cool set up. Okay. Yeah, this is what I needed, right? Okay, so now we gotta add all this stuff. So where's the demo content service? Demo service file. We need this now. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through like piece by piece. We're gonna use code spaces. And we are going to systematically go through each piece, which is going to be extremely boring. But you'll see how fun it is. And so I have 3 Claudes open. This Claude informed this Claude. And then this Claude, once it's done, we're going to take all the files and then we're going to move it into this. Because what I want to happen is that when someone starts to use the application, I want to click a button and it automatically shows something that they can choose from. So it's like you can do whatever you want in our demo, but if you click any button, oh, I like that. What's that spinny thing I just saw? Okay. But essentially what we want to happen is that if you go to like create something in our demo, if you go to change something in our demo, we want you to have to give us your phone number or your email. Phone number, so that we can call you if we need to. Well, not we, but the double. The sales double can call. And the other thing is the email so that we can follow up, essentially. So right now we need to add this stuff. So SRC services. Is it here? That's front end. No? Isn't this front end? I'm pretty sure this is front end. So let's check. Yep, it is. I'm in the wrong place. Should have an easier way to switch in and out. Sure, right? SRC services. Okay, yep. Oops. Let's close this down so we didn't get charged for it. You get charged when you for these, by the way. It's basically like a VS Code that's built in GitHub, so it's just a little bit more comforting for me, to be honest. We really should be building these into components. I'm a little kind of miffed at the fact that we're building a little, probably too fast. Probably doing this a little too fast because we should be really taking our time and building these out a little bit slower than we currently are. But sometimes you got to move faster than you're comfortable with. Because we really want to get this out of the door soon. I forgot the name of it already. Demo Service TS. I don't like how they don't do everything in I'm not a huge fan of the fact that they, like, when it gives you code, it does the first and then last. The last is uppercase at the start of the second phrase or whatever. Okay, service wrapper. Oh, why did it do this? This is the first time it's ever done this before. Like, I don't know what is what. Wait, hold on. Is that what this is for? So now this is saying back end. I need both. No. Why? Why'd you make this complicated? Oh man. I did not feel good. Why am I recording a video? This is not fun. Okay. Jeez, let's hope I don't make the other yesterday I made a mistake where I install a framer front or back end. So annoying. Okay, so this is going front end. Okay, so that's going front end. And then I need SRC. So SRC context. It's still over here, isn't it? Context. Still here. We're still over here. So that's demo context. Demo context. So I typed these wrong yesterday and it ruined the entire. I just put in the wrong case. Ruined the entire code. Broke it all. I was not excited. And I didn't have the right error handling put in place, so it wasn't giving me like detailed information. Oh, this is the dumbest way to do this. So I did demo service. And I need a index.ts and services. All right, SRC services. Close that. So this is going to be titled index.ts. Really? I think we already have one of these. All right, we're going to put that in there. And then, let's see what's next. Index.js. Demo mode indicator. Yep, we definitely need that because we're only going to let people play around in our demo for like 10 minutes. We have a countdown. Components. Can't wait till Unravel is up and I don't have to do any of this. Is it just straight up components? Yep. Demo mode indicator. Where we at? Testing all of this is going to be so much fun because AI writes broken code. So you have to go back and test it all. Demo landing page. I think I already did that. But we're going to do that anyways. So we need to find pages. Like this one? I think I already did that. Oh no, it's a different one. Shoot. Alright, well, I'll be back in a second. Let's see how this goes. We got the demo thing set up, so now we're going to work on things that are just landing page centric to just like help out a little bit more about what we're trying to build here. And that means working on what the user experience is from the landing page. So we're going to keep adjusting the landing page a little bit at a time. We're going to keep adjusting it a little at a time because there are some things that we want to change. We're also going to change the copy later, but we're not going to do that right now. We're now going to focus on what happens when someone clicks get started versus start for free. We're going to have two different aspects of that. And this book a demo, I think I'm going to change that to like have a chat with us. And then make it like they could click that button and it would take them to probably the MyCal page for a double so they could schedule something. We get just understand a little bit more about what they're looking for. So right here I'm saying essentially like we're running Supabase for auth. But what I want to know is that when someone clicks on get started, they're taken to a flow that opens, let's say, modal with mission. Modal asks them what tier, what user tier they want to have. They want to join. And have them select if the one of the options should say I'm not sure. You help me decide. If they select their option, that option, then then the next page of the modal opens and shows a spot for them to enter their phone number. With a note that says, we'll call you in the next few minutes. Okay, that's it. For when a user, so let's stop there. We'll fix the rest of the UX later. When they click on the start for free button on the landing page, I want a different modal that focuses on asking what they would like to get out of Emily. This can just be a text box. So what their budget is, give them 5 different tiers for a monthly cost. Ask them how many team members they have and give them 4 brand for the multiple choice. Cool. And on the last question, ask them if they have any other questions. Could answer over a short call. If they select yes, then give them a field to enter their phone number with a note that says, will you in the next few minutes. If they select no, then move forward with charging them using the stripe integration for the tier that they selected for the user. I think they have a stripe, but we'll see. So far I've seen Opus do a bunch of cool stuff, so we'll let that cook for a while, and then we'll swing back over here, see what they got for this. Components, so we need to add this now to, this is all for just the demo. This is all we're building. We're just building a demo. It's like, geez, man. Components, oh, is that just regular? Yep, components. Cause I don't want to memorize how they do this, but like, I wish everything was just lowercase. So much easier. Demo. We'll take this. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go with this one. Give me, you need all of the, do you need all of the, what I'm trying to figure out is like, why is it trying to pull this demo into the content creation page? That's not where it goes. And just keep this in. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave this out. I thought this would be a lot easier. Hold on. Can we could just keep this in demo. We shouldn't be writing code on our live pages of the product. If we can't do it, then we'll just say, nah, we're good. There we go. Good night. It's like, what are you talking about? Let's put it into... And those are things you have to kind of like know a little bit about just product. Like, I don't know anything about code, but I knew for a fact that if we just created a bunch of pages just for a demo, that I did not need to put demo components into my real pages. I only need to put them in my demo pages. And it was trying to force me to do something different. Something you have to like call out a little bit. Thought for 3 minutes. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Still writing a bit. Okay. So That's working on that. And then what we will eventually need to do is just on our in Supabase, we'll need to create a new table called prospects, which we knew we need to do anyways for all of our products. It's kind of like really important. Like really important. All right, let's keep moving. All right, so it's not done with any of them. Okay, let's move into another place, I guess. We really need to take care of the Supabase stuff. But I think it's because it's trying to pull things it shouldn't be. And also, I really want to change the copy. I'm not going to do it right now because I want it all to be together. And I've done this enough times where... No, that's not it. Let's only have 3 people in the front desk. Let's have them separate desks, like in a WeWork co-working space. Some modern co-working space. I'm gonna get this right, or I'm just not gonna use it. Because I need something for Double Me, because Bolt changed something with the code that it rendered. Oh, we're still going. Okay. Browse you there. Okay. Nah, I'm coming for you in a second. I'm gonna have a prospect shoot for you in a sec. I need to finish this modal first. Alright, I guess I can do this first, right? So we're basically going to connect emails and phone numbers from both sides. I don't know how to do auth quite yet in a way that's super fluid. But I need to work on that. I'm probably not going to do that with this project because we're just testing. Like, this is just an experiment. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I need to do a video where we're gonna set up our email service. We're not gonna do that right now though. Okay, demo page. Wait. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep getting sick, y'all. So that's the demo page. Then we're gonna update the demo service right here. Don't X out of that. Jeez, I almost slipped my click. Demo service is here. And then the demo layer wrapper. Do I have a demo layer wrapper? I don't think so. I don't think I do. SRC layouts. No, I don't think so. Okay. Layouts. I don't know why we need that. But again, like, you have to kind of build this stuff out and kind of let it have free reign. Because when we go through and test this, we'll then be like whittling things down. It'll be like, because it'll have all the code. Because what we essentially need to do is build the code base for everything that we want to have right now, or at least for this MVP. And then over time, we will say, hey, I don't like how that feels. Let's remove it. Or I want this button to look this way. Like, for instance, I'll show you something right now. So this N2 and P are too close together. I'm not sure we want to watch demo when we have a demo. So we're probably going to have something that says just do demo. If we have something that says try demo free here, we won't need necessarily it down there, I guess. A lot of this copy needs to change. I'm not going to do this. I need to move those badges. I think I'm going to remove this part, the 14-day free trial. We don't have enough money for that. We don't have any testimonials, so we're going to have to remove that as well. The pricing can stay, but we probably want the animation to be a bit different. You see what I mean? So we're going to change all these things. We won't have resources or company about, like, none of this stuff. So our footer is going to be pretty plain Jane. I do like the logo, though. I like what they did with that. So you see, like, we're not even close. And also, this is Emily 3.0, not 2.0. See, we're not even close. Right now, we're just kind of building this stuff out. We're just trying to get a good feel for it right now. I'm going to do this. Let's just read this really quickly about the setup guide. Yeah, okay, cool. There are a couple things that we're going to change about that I hope propagates to the demo, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to do this quite yet. No, I do want to do this right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to create... We're done with that. What I want to do is I want to create a super base. Here's our super base files. I think I want to create a new table for prospects. That way we can capture all of our intent. Capture all of our intent of our potential users and can follow up with them later time. Here's Supabase file on the front end. What else do I need? I need to go ahead and add this. Capture demo users as they are used Oop. Okay, so push that out. Now it's going to work on that. Uh-oh. Let's see. Didn't expect that. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick and come back.